Thank you for the 19th month subbed. Hey fish. Hey maker. Look, it's observer. I was joking about that limo. Should we watch the Armored Core first then?
I mean, if you're feeling generous, yes. It load.
Scuff.
The joys of streaming. Scuff.
We're close to Rubicon. Wake the dog up.
From Soft is making it. Oh boy. This should be interesting.
Handler Walter verified. Activating cerebral coral control device.
It has been. Hey ping.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Armored Core they were making Armored Core back before they made Dark Souls and Demon Souls and stuff.
While we watch this, I'm going to eat a s'mores flavored protein bar. My only major From Soft complaint is their endgame optimization. Matza.
Yeah.
Observer chat can hear you. You can talk LMAO.
Ew. All right.
Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
Hot
Oh, it's good stuff. It's so nice to see Armored Core stuff after a decade.
Observer, no wonder why you wanna slink away for a month.
Yeah. Yeah. Duh. Good franchise. Good franchise.
I even want to play this game LMAO.
Yes. Another one joins the Armored Core cult. Oh.
One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds. Interesting. You ready to climb the wall?
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
A coral response from the generator. Watch out.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
Let's see how far they can fly. On borrowed wings.
Bruh.
I am so happy. And yeah, that was the initial trailer they had. What was it? 2 weeks ago now.
I
They
know
put out
trailers are
a,
only showing the good stuff.
yeah.
But like, the designs.
Oh yeah. The designs for the mechs in Armored Core have always been extremely good, and the customizability is top notch. Like you can get like down to like the tiniest detail in Armored Core customization. Like they have always been really, really attentive to that kind of stuff with that, which makes me really happy seeing it in like modern fidelity stuff. Because the last Armored Core game was Armored Core 5 Verdict Day, which was 10 years ago now. So, pretty significant jump in tech since then for what they could do with things. But yeah, that was the initial trailer, and I know they put out 2 weeks ago. They put out, I think it was a second trailer that had more like actual like.
That kinda
gameplay
sucks
stuff.
waiting so long though.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much the whole reason that there was such a long gap between Armored Core 5.
Do you have the
Verdict
second
Day.
trailer?
Let me double check. I'm not exactly sure what it was called. Let's see. Core 6. It should pop it up. Let's see, was it the new? No, that's the gameplay trailer that we just watched. I think it was a gameplay demo? Is that what it was? I think it was the gameplay demo. 6 demo. Okay, yeah, here's. Yeah, that one that video has no commentary. So yeah, there's either a like 3 almost 4 minute no commentary like video of like basic demo stuff, or there's just the
Oh, that
body
one.
video one. That one. All right. Just a second. I will. Okay. And here I will send a link to that to you. There you go.
Where are you sending it?
Oh, I sent it to you in DMs. Or no, VC chat. Oops. My bad. Sorry, currently all of my processing power is going to Armored Core Brain.
I noticed. I will be totally honest. Mechs are cool.
Yeah. It's just really hard to get like good mech games.
But I got no idea what the storyline for Armored Core is.
You really don't have to worry about that. Armored Core, like 1, 2, and 3 kind of had
So it's like Dark Souls.
kind of, yeah. Like 1, 2, and 3 kind of had a congruent storyline. And then 4 and 5 were technically like congruent because they had like references to like previous mechs and like, you know, like things like that in 5 from 4. And then 6 is like a complete reboot. Like they're just like new storyline, new everything. Like they might reference things, you know, like, oh, here's this guy is called this or whatever, but they're not you don't have to play any of the previous games to know it. Which is nice since it's been so long since the last ones.
Umg. Corpse launching, yes. Also, maybe it's just the enemy pie type.
My man just
But they didn't seem to do a whole lot of moving.
yeah, I think those enemies are more like some of the older gen Armored Core enemies where they're what were they called? Normals, I think they were. And those are like the lesser versions of like actual proper like nexts or cores, which is what we have. And corpse launching. Yeet the child. Yeah, they look like kind of like turret enemies. Ooh, customization.
Mech building, my beloved.
Oh, it looks so good. I am going to spend untold hours doing this.
Keep away, Sim. That whole fight was just mainly ranged combat.
Yeah. Oh, the variety in combat, it's all coming back. I love it so much. God, I cannot wait for the 25th of August.
Most of this stuff was from the trailer, was it not?
Yeah, I think the gameplay demo like lets you go through some of the stuff from the trailer.
There you go, Observer.
I am beyond happy.
Has your armored core itch been scratched?
For now. For now. I'll probably end up later on in my own time now that my armored core information embargo is done. I'll probably like check out the Vadi video thing
Bruh.
that he put out on it.
It was a joke. I said it was a joke.
True, but I did do the funny. And kept it going anyway.
Then you went and not watched any info on armored core.
Well, see, but the thing is, though, is you got, because I decided to do the funny and keep the joke going. You got unfiltered, reactions to stuff. It was great. Oh man, I am so happy. The customization looks just as in depth as like Armored Core 4 and like some of the other entries in the franchise, and the melee combat seems to have been buffed up a bit in this one compared to previous titles. Like, melee combat was a thing in the previous titles. Like, you had the pile bunker and like the different types of like energy sword and stuff, but it was always like pretty simple and basically just like, oh, they're close to you, go ahead and hit them with big damage, like while you can, and then back off again. This one seems more like you could potentially do a full,
I mean, it kinda looks
close
weak,
quarters
but
melee
like
build.
that's then again comparing it to the other two from soft games I've played LMAO. So,
Yeah, Armored Core has always been more about like the weaponry and the guns and the mechs themselves than melee combat. But it's always been there, just kind of like as an option, because hey, the Moonlight Greatsword. Yep, it was originally the Moonlight Blade, which was originally the Moonlight Greatsword from Kingsfield. So yeah, Moonlight has been around for a while, and Patches was also in Armored Core. So
Comparing mechs to Dark Souls isn't really fair.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the three-dimensional movement of like just being able to fly and like jump massive distances.
I
is
can tell they are
big
way
thing.
different in playstyle.
Oh yeah. But yeah, you can do pretty much like the build variety is, I would say, in a
And
way.
Armored Core is way more flashy, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, kind of. Like, there's definitely a little bit more spectacle to the combat in Armored Core. But yeah, like, I would almost say build variety in Armored Core is a little more in-depth in a way. Like, you can have, at least in Armored Core 4, you could have, there was customization of, like tuner parts, where you could just, like, oh yeah, you put this little, like, thing on your left arm, and it raises faster than the other one. Like, it got insanely like detailed if you wanted to. Like, I did notice they added like an energy shield thing as well that was very quick to activate. I don't know if that was a specific item or if that's just something that every mech can use now. So that'll be interesting to see.
I wonder if that is an attachment or what.
Yeah, it might be, because like you have left arm, left shoulder, right shoulder, and then back slots.
Because all they showed
So-
were the... and then the legs.
Yeah. So I'd imagine the shoulder items were usually the utility stuff, so something like the shield or like a radar scanner or things like that. So I imagine that would probably be, if it is an item, would probably be a shoulder thing rather than like a back-mounted like item. So it'll be curious to see like what is where and what is what, like on stuff like. But some of the melee weapons that I was seeing were interesting though. Like, you've got the big plasma whip thing, the like lance, what looked like almost like a plasma dagger, and then like an actual sword. I didn't see the pile bunker, interestingly enough, which has always been a funny option. But yeah, mobility seems to be on par or better than, I would say, in some aspects, than Armored Core 4, which was arguably the best one in the series, at least up to this point. I do know from a previous like developer interview that the main story itself is single player, and they're going to have like arenas and PvP options. And then, curiously, I don't know why they didn't just come out and say it, but they were like, they went over all of the PvP options, and then we have other multiplayer related things. It's like, sir, you've talked about all of the PvP. The only other thing that's left is co-op. If you're doing multiplayer, just tell us there's co-op somewhere. Like, you don't have to be cryptic about it when you've eliminated all other options.
They don't wanna.
Oh, I know. Like, if there is a co-op thing and it's not the main story, since they've already said that's single player, the only thing it really could be at that point is something similar to Verdict Days, like online missions, where they just had like a set of like, it was like 24 or 30 missions that could be done online with people that were kind of like remixes of the story missions and stuff. So I would have to imagine if like they do have multiplayer, that's probably what it'll be.
Thank you for the hydrate.
But yeah, I'm excited. 2 months.
You know what game
exactly 2
series I
months.
played?
Hmm.
Once, and it was decent. Lost Planet.
I missed Lost Planet. Lost Planet was a lot of fun. Lost Planet 1 was really good. Lost Planet 2 was amazing. Lost Planet 3 was alright.
I don't remember much about the game.
Yeah. I'm just sad because Lost Planet 2 was multiplayer. Like, you could do co-op throughout the entire story, and it was a lot of fun because I did it with like my cousins and stuff a couple times and things like that. I was going to consider getting it, and then getting it for like a couple other people like in the server so that we could do co-op stuff in it. And then I found out that the like servers for the multiplayer are just dead, as in like Capcom just stopped like paying attention to them. So like you can't, and that made me very sad.
Reckless.
It is the reckless lad.
I'm not surprised it's a 13-year-old game, lol.
Yeah. Yeah, the one thing that really kind of sucked when I looked up the like multiplayer stuff for Lost Planet 2 was like they put out like a notification thing, basically like Capcom did, saying, "Hey, we're looking into why the servers are broken. We'll update you when, we find something out or fix it." There was never an update after that. They just
And then
stopped.
never updated it. Damn.
Yeah.
Speaking of servers,
Hmm. All right, what do we got on the server agenda?
Blizzard all weekend has been being dozed in people on Twitter, like normal, are making new characters on Diablo 4 Hardcore, dying and then reporting their death.
That is...
Effectively spamming their servers more, after there being a notice up all weekend.
Oh boy. I imagine that's been causing an innumerable amount of problems in its own. Like, aside from,
Like, I don't like Blizzard, but like... there are problems.
Yeah, if there's already problems, just like adding more stuff to kind of like spite them doesn't help them fix the previous problems faster.
Then you go out of the way, play the game, and then get upset when you die because the servers are lagging.
Oh man, that is... I love the backwards logic of people sometimes. Funny to watch.
Steam was also reporting a bit of an outage, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with Steam. Like, it just seemed to be having issues functioning for a little while there, and now it seems to be fine.
Yeah.
Also, I did notice the new weekly schedule. I see that Starship Troopers on Friday. I see that.
You do.
Oh yeah. It's bug hunting time.
Well, service guarantees citizenship.
That it do. That it do.
Only a good bug is a dead bug.
Yes. Properly ready to drop into a planet and probably get mauled to death after killing like 50 of them. The way it should be.
I needed a good break from Dead Space. The flossing has been giving me some bad headaches.
Yeah, marker influence will do that to a person. But yeah, no, like, Troopers is, Extermination is a very good game to just, like, if you just need a break from something.
Yes,
and want to
it
kind of,
is.
like, mindlessly enjoy stuff. Like, it's a good way to do it.
Brain dead bug shooting.
Yeah. It's like, the quote from the movie really does fit. Like, if it's got more than 2 legs, shoot it. Like, which is pretty much everything that moves.
It would be really fun to get a whole lobby of people.
Yeah. Yeah, I know over in my server right now, there's 12 people in total that have it, so we can almost do a full lobby. Like, we're 4 short to do it that way. Like, if we were to pull people in from there. But the other thing would be trying to get everyone, like, online at the same time for that.
The only problem is getting everyone together.
But yeah, it's I mean, even if you just have enough for one squad out of the 16 people, which is 4, it's still a good time. Because generally speaking, from what I've noticed from my time playing it so far, like lobbies are generally really chill about stuff, so that's nice.
Honk. So. Tons of wild news in the gaming world like daily now, I swear.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on, both good and bad, like just all over the place as of late.
The main lore content creator for Destiny is retiring his Discord.
Huh. Interesting. Like,
People are still foaming at the mouth over Starfield.
yeah, that sounds about right.
And making 3-hour-plus videos analyzing the content, just like they did with the 20-second Elder Scrolls trailer which showed nothing.
You know, after the overanalyzing of the 20-second Elder Scrolls trailer, that doesn't surprise me at all. Like, I'm pretty sure they could just release like a poster image and somebody would make like a 4-hour like lore breakdown of the poster at this point.
Some people say it's because he was making up content or lying, but I mean I don't really know, I don't keep up with stuff like that. All I saw was on his actual Twitter that he was deleting his Discord. Unlike what Elon wants you to think, Twitter is not a good source of news.
Pretty much the only thing Twitter is good for is like either sadness at the current state of humanity or like the occasional good laugh, depending on like what section you happen to look at.
Oh, it's on the hashtag. Oh, it's somehow.
Yeah, that too. That is very prevalent. I almost genuinely want to meet the random Twitter employee that like shadow banned me so that I can give them a handshake for removing me from that place.
I like and dislike Twitter. I can meet really cool other vtubers.
Yeah, I suppose it is at least good for that, but
I can also watch people scream at each other for a slight disagreement in views.
yeah, that is very common.
You like cheese on your cheeseburger? How gross. I like my cheeseburger without the cheese.
It's just a burger, though. I will never understand people.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong, observer. I'm right, you're wrong.
And thus, folks, thank you for enjoying our wonderful recreation of the general social economic sphere of Twitter.
Because it is in the name.
Yeah.
You don't order a hamburger with cheese.
Oh man, the internet is simultaneously a wonderful place and it is a Pandora's box of conundrums.
I want my fries uncooked. Why did you fry my fried fish sandwich?
I wish I could say I haven't actually seen that happen before.
I want my chicken with some pink.
I have not seen that happen before, but I've heard about it plenty of times. And
I have. I have in public.
oh my. That's... Oh.
You ever wanna see a waiter look so lost?
Yeah. Like, anybody with any amount of common sense or cooking knowledge would be baffled by that statement.
They can't tell if it's a joke or if they need to be concerned. Anyone WHO can cook. Knows that chicken is not pink when cooked properly.
Yeah, pink chicken is called food poisoning.
What you going to do next? Grab the soap and wash the chicken. Fish, that's not true.
Fish, I realize tuna is called chicken of the sea, but it doesn't work the same. Indeed.
Yeah, you didn't know tuna was called fish of the sea. Wait, I messed that up. Damn. What Observer said.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got her.
So, on different news. WHO wants to see the webcomic poster.
Poster time is good time. It's also a very, very nice poster, like image for it.
It is public on my Patreon. So anyone can see it. The webcomic will not be public though.
Hey, Vizard.
Hey Vizard.
Large image.
Yes, it is a large image. And yes, I did get a ref sheet for my girlfriend who will be in the webcomic. It will be from her point of view. Rom-com, here we go.
I sense many a panel of flustered burb in the future.
Most likely. Page 1 is already being drawn, and it is fully written.
Nice.
It should be out soonish. Maybe mid next month. Any questions?
I don't think there's any specific questions, at least that I have. Just, it is nice knowing that we got nice poster image. First page is in the works. Like, that's good stuff. And of course, it is available on the Patreon.
Yes, it is available on the Patreon. 1 page a month, for now, along with 2 wallpapers every 3 months for just $5 a month, and more of the money goes to me instead of going through multiple processing fees.
Yeah. Yeah, that is always nice, because Twitch and a lot of other things cut out a lot.
AKA losing half to Twitch or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So, funny Starfield news.
Oh boy.
They are selling limited edition Xbox controllers and headsets.
Oh no. I'm... At least it's better than what they did with Fallout 76, promising bags, but I'm still not sure how trusting the community is going to be of that after what happened the last time they had a pre-order, or limited edition option. Red, white, and gold, huh? Not a bad color scheme per se, but I feel like something like that basically already exists.
I mean, they look nice. It's also got these stripes on it. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, can't forget the little stripes. All right, how much do they want for these things is the big question. Or do we even know yet?
$124 US.
Oof.
But they sold out for the headset. The controllet is $80.
Okay, that's only $10 more than a normal controller, so that's not that bad for the controller, actually. I was expecting something, ridiculous.
Bruh, that's still bad.
Oh, yeah, no. The fact that controllers at base nowadays are $70 is annoying, but... I suppose within a more up-close view of it, there is a decent amount of detail and, stuff there, which is nice, but not personally worth it for me. Granted, I don't even know if I'm going to be buying the game yet, but yeah, I don't know. If they were charging something like $100 are $120 for the controller, like they were.
Still love how you
For the
can play
headset.
up to 5 days early, and that's a major selling point, LMAO.
Yeah, that that one baffles me. That selling point baffles me. It's like, oh, you get to play 5 days before everyone else. Congratulations.
Let's look through the pre-order versions.
Oh boy.
So standard version gives you laser cutter deep mining helmet deep mining pack,
Huh. Okay.
skins. They are skins.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm not really sure what to think about those look-wise.
So the premium version gives you the prior stuff, Senstellation skin pack, and a Shattered Space story expansion upon release.
Yeah, that's better, depending on the price
But
tag
hey,
attached to it. Yeah.
if you spend $100 for the physical copy, you get a patch.
Oh, a patch. We love patches.
And a display case for said patch.
Oh, and a display case. They're really going all out with it. All out with that one. Yeah.
And the base game is sold separately. And
Sorry, I just had to do a mental reboot for a second after hearing the base game was sold separately.
if you get the ILSIF $300 version, you get a patch, a display case, a watch case, and a watch, and the game.
And the game. Okay, at least that one actually has the game in it. Depending on how nice the watch is, that might not actually be too bad of a deal, because good watches are expensive. So, honestly, that one might not be too bad. Like, if you're gonna go all out, like a watch, a good
Well,
watch
too
is
bad.
a good badge.
It's already sold out.
I'm unsurprised.
People were camping buying it.
Yeah, that sounds about like the Armored Core Premium Edition pre-orders. I can't really say too much. I was kind of camping that, but I've waited for 10 years. There was no way I wasn't going to. But, you know, like, the $300 one, at least that one actually comes with the game plus the bonus stuff. So that one actually seems like more of a deal, because you're spending $70 on the game plus whatever the DLC is actually worth, so probably another 30, and then 200 for extra content, you know, being the watch and like that kind of stuff. So it's a decent watch. $200 for a really good watch is still expensive, but not as insane as, you know, some watches can be. Looks at Rolex.
People are selling the watch for $350 alone, reselling that is.
Yeah, I could see that, because if it is at least a decent in-design watch, that by itself is probably worth that much, and then because it's a collector's edition item, that marks the price up quite a bit
Bruh.
there too. Like, I'm not surprised. Like, back when Halo 3 first released, I got one of the collector's edition controllers with all like the splash art and stuff on it.
They're selling the $300 bundle for $560 US.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. But yeah, that Halo 3 controller was when I checked back on it later as a collector's edition item, because I had left it in like the case because I didn't really need it. It was just kind of one of those, yeah, I've got like extra money, I'll get it kind of things. That thing's worth like $250. So, but yeah, right now, like, scalping in like the gaming market when it comes to collector's editions of things has become really, really common. Like, people that have the money will just buy like 5 copies of something and then resell it because nobody else can get
It's
it.
gotten worse.
Yeah. Like, it used to kind of be a problem, but it's gotten really bad recently.
Like it's always been a thing. But it's gotten way worse.
Yeah. Like, it's actually gotten bad enough that there, like, certain companies are, like, actively, like, they will make sure that you're only getting 1 copy of something at a time. Yeah, have a good one, Smoke. But, yeah, it's, I know, yeah, like, Bandai Namco, I guess is a good example. Like, when I went to pre-order the premium edition of Armored Core 6, like, it specifically, like, basically triple checked during the ordering process that I was only purchasing
Like,
one.
he'll buy an extra one and scam my friend out of an extra $20 from he'll sell a 3090 for 1,400 even though it's half that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think part of the reason it's gotten so bad is because
By
people
swoop.
realized just how profitable it can be, because they get a hold of a, like, in-demand product, and then the only option people have is to either buy it
Oh,
at the
yeah.
marked up price or wait and pray that it comes back in stock and they get to it before the scalpers do again. And it's
It
really
was
rough.
terrible with Caboose. Even Amazon was scalping.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, even Amazon was doing it, which, I mean,
They all were.
yeah, like at that point in time,
Newegg,
because
Amazon,
of,
so on.
because of like how in demand GPUs and stuff were, like, yeah, everybody they could get their hands on one was turning around and selling it for as much as they could, like, get it for it, which was a lot.
Instead of just checking to see how many people were buying LMAO.
Yeah. Like, that reminds me of when, like, the PS5 first released, and they ran out
And
of
stopping
stock
someone from
because
buying
people-
20 and then reselling them.
Yeah. Wait, like, that reminds me of when the PS5 first released. Like, scalpers, like, grabbed everything, and then nobody could get a hold of a PS5 for, like, 2 years. Unless you wanted to pay, like, $1,600 for a console, which was insane.
When the new Xbox and PS5 came out, it was a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, Sony's solution
Just
to it
build a percent for 1,600.
Exactly. But yeah, like, Sony's solution to it was literally just, like, the company themselves would, like, pick people out and offered them a chance to buy a PS5. Instead of like putting them in stock in stores, they were just like, yeah, oh, you have a PS Plus membership? Okay, we're giving you a chance to buy a PS5. Which is how I got mine. But, yeah, no.
So stupid.
It was insane. Like, if it hadn't been for that, like, thing that, like, Sony was doing where they give out, like, PS5s to PS Plus members, I probably still wouldn't have one.
The Scalping Chronicles.
Oh, yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah, and I can only imagine that, like, it's probably going to be a similar thing with, like, every, like, new console or, like, GPU, like, release where it's like, oh, here's the next big thing, and scalpers are just going to swoop in every time.
There's
and grab
money in
whatever they
it.
have to. Yeah.
It wasn't as bad with the 40 series because not as many people needed a 40 series GPU after getting a 30 series.
Yeah.
The prices were also way higher for thin.
Yeah. I'm thinking about like getting one now since like I run stuff off of a 2060 Ti, which it does great. Like I can run everything I needed to, but I'm thinking about getting an upgrade and might as well. But yeah, like when the 3090 released,
A 4070 is $599.
Yeah, it's not that bad. But yeah, it's, man, just need to be like that one guy in was it Oregon? One of the more middle states of the U.S. There's this large, like really large, like relay tower or whatever it is. I can't remember exactly how big it is.
Hope you don't want a 4090 though. It's $1,599.
That's a lot. But yeah, like you know, that's where this one guy's job comes in, because like he literally.
It's got
you know,
24 of RAM.
Jesus.
LMAO.
Yeah. But yeah, like this guy, like he changes a light bulb on top of that tower once every 6 months and gets paid 20 grand per climb. Because it's that tall. It's like all hazard pay. Dude makes 40 grand a year changing 2 light bulbs. Just need to do that. God, yeah.
A 4080 is $1,199.
It's basically like a $500 price jump every 10 points. 4070, almost 600. 4080,
With 16.
1200. And then 4090, almost like 1600. Like, oh, that is. But yeah, I should at some point.
A 4090 literally has 24 GBs though lol.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of unsurprised by that, considering that thing is basically a cement block.
So according to this, running Cyberpunk or 4K max settings only uses 12.4 GBs of RAM. So that's just over half of the GPU's GBs. Like
yeah.
that's wild.
Like, that's, like, basically, like, it feels like you get a 4090 if you're trying to do, like, multiple high-intensity things at the same time, like running a game on max settings, plus, like, recording and editing software and some other thing on top of that to, like, even come close
A
to using that much.
4090 is for 3D software editing.
Yeah, like, that's really the only thing that can pull that much.
You in everyday use do not need a 4090.
No. you
Not
really
even me.
don't. Like, I'm sure now that the 4090 is a thing, there'll be more, like, games in development that come out that's trying to push the absolute limits of that, but
I could run
it's gonna be a
almost 2
while.
fully maxed out Cyberpunk games with 1 GPU.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking of, like, if I do get like upgrade my, like, GPU, I'm probably just gonna go with, like, a 30.
For a server where you're like sharing RAM, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that. That might do it.
Hey observer,
Mm. What's up?
did you see my stupid vampire colony?
I think so. That was the RimWorld thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Was it the same one I gifted, like, a mortar and 60 shells to, or was that a different one?
vegetarian vampires.
Okay, yeah, it was that one then.
A different one.
Wait, no, I gifted something else to that one. I can't remember what it was. I did something else for them, though. Right, the bear chicken. That's what it was.
You gave the fisherman colony 60 mortars.
Hey, I mean, that's an effective fishing method.
Lmo.
Yeah, the vampires was the bear chicken. But yeah, the RimWorld stuff is always funny. It's an odd little game. I did get bored enough.
RimWorld
recently
just
to-
writes itself.
It really kind of does. I did get bored enough recently to pick up Minecraft again. and just start doing random nonsense in it.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Do you want to know what the irony, like, and this is a delicious form of irony, you know what the best irony was? The first world I opened
What's the irony?
in Minecraft, it spawned me on top of a mountain.
Ha.
Yeah. It's just like, okay, let's load into a new world. Where am I? Why am I in the clouds? Oh. So yeah, the mountain home. Here we go. Yeah, I haven't really done anything in Minecraft yet, though. I literally opened that world, saw that I was on top of a mountain, and was like, all right, cool. And then closed it and went to work on other stuff.
Lol. New short will be out tomorrow.
Ooh, nice.
Don't know what yet.
We will receive a blessing of funny short tomorrow. Of unknown quantity and kind. But we will receive a funny short.
Maybe more loot neuron activating.
I mean, loot neuron is, like, it's good stuff.
Loot neuron is peak barbers.
Yeah. Yeah. If even the hint of loot is promised, maximum brain power is activated. The loot will be acquired.
This the one you're talking about?
I mean, that is a really good example of it, yeah.
Thanks. I'll consider it a compliment.
I mean, it's like your superpower. You know, you just, like, you use,
Bruh.
like, you use, like, 80% of your power, like, most of the time, and then when loot is involved, like, you somehow pull out, like, an extra 70% out of nowhere.
Can you math?
Yes, you give more than 100% when loot is involved.
That's 150%.
Exactly.
I'm not a loot goblin.
No, you're a loot harpy. There's a distinct difference. That distinct difference is one has wings.
I'll accept loot harpy. Even though I can't fly.
I mean, even gliding is still a distinct advantage over a loot goblin. Ooh, fish
I'm
is
banning
swinging.
fish.
Looks like fish swung themselves straight into the jail bowl.
Fish cannon.
I mean, fish is about to be launched out of a cannon, so... they're already in the cannon, so they're just swinging as they go.
I'm
Like, they're
banning you,
just
fish.
swinging.
I'm banning you.
They're trying to go out fighting.
I'm sending you to Swampland.
Man, you're sending fish to Florida? Well, I suppose you'll make a good Cajun meal there.
Reckless. I'll save that redeem for next stream because I'm going to be ending shortly.
Yes, next stream starts with the terror of the Tundra, Chibi Burb.
Not cute.
Fish, are you trying to tell me that even the Florida people don't know what to do with you?
Plus menace.
Chibi Burb trades all of Vess's cute points in for intimidation.
Yes, reckless.
Oh, I see. You have to fight the Florida man. Got it. Alright, so after we launch fish into Florida via the cannon, we all get the popcorn and watch, right? Reckless. how could
Steam
you-
Labs.
Why would you do such a horrible thing, Reckless? Not Steam Labs. They don't deserve it.
Oh, you mean Stream Elements.
I mean, Stream Elements is a constant issue of its
They
own
were
all the
doing
time
work
anyway.
on their end, so the tip wasn't showing up LMAO.
Reckless, I thought I warned you about drinking pure pureed ghost pepper juice. Like, you can't do that to yourself, man.
Reckless, you won and whoa what? Be responsible. Responsible. Frick. Be an adult. But do your worst.
Oh man. Disposable. That one's getting added to the Tundra language. That's good. That's good.
I got picked on in my Patreon chat for saying Amigi.
That's great. I love that.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm going to Batman you.
Am I not already? I just assume
No.
I always am.
Someone took the role away.
I see the undercover psyop worked. Good.
Reckless. Don't bully me for saying Amigi.
It sounds adorable though, I love it.
Stop. It's not adorable. Stop.
I'm sorry, I can't believe it because like it comes from burp is adorable. So like just
Amigi being adorable. And with that, thank you all for coming to stream.
a pleasure being here as always.
I will see you all tomorrow night. Have a great day/night, and we will have more RimWorld fun then. Bye bye everyone. Stop pulling my cheeks.